Hello and welcome to the Poor Man's Cooking Show. Today we're going to be cooking noodles, poor man's delicacy. Now there is a mix of things you can have with this. Now you can just cook them straight, flat, and that's it. You can have them with bread, eggs, cheese, to make a sandwich. You can add in chicken, meat, such as bacon, beef, anything. Fruit, vegetables. Would we recommend the fruit and vegetables? Vegetables, yeah, sure. Fruit, depends. So, what we're going to do is get everything ready. So, anyway, here are the ingredients. Leftover bacon from breakfast, tasty, cut into nice small pieces, that's what we're going to cook first. Cheese, because we're going to make some cheesy eggs. 2 eggs, we're only going to use 1. It's good to reuse anything you have, as such with the bacon. Noodles, I've chosen cheaper, you can go with other flavours, 100% up to you, mine's chicken flavour. A bit of oil for when we cook our bacon. Onion granules, because face it, onion nowadays can be pretty expensive and wasteful, so onion granules. And then a bit of seasoning to mix our bacon with. And then finally, the amount of water that's recommended on the back of your packet. I've gone with 50 millilitres over, just so then I've got a little bit extra in case. Well, mainly because I'm cooking it inside a frying pan instead of a saucepan. Follow the instructions on the back, or you just do what I do, which is, well, from experience, you just learn how to do it. I believe it's about 3 to 4 minutes. It says 3 minutes on the back. Lovely. First, turn on our oven, crank the temperature all the way up to 6. Pour in a bit of oil. Really do not need much. Teaspoon, if that. Teaspoon, tablespoon, if that. We're going to let that heat up. And then for our tools, we're just going to be using single spatula. That's it. Spatula? What is a spatula? I really need to learn the names of these. What we're going to do is we're just going to spread it around our pan like this, so the heat can evenly get to it all. We're chucking our bacon. Yet again, I'm using one of the rapid sides, so it is going to heat up very quickly. Really will not take long, maybe a minute, 2 tops. I can already begin to feel the heat. Don't put your hand directly on, there is oil in there that can boil and burn. Don't want that. Not one bit. So, how's your day going? Starting to make a sizzling sound, which means it is now ready to chuck in our seasonings. Just a few onion granules, just enough to lightly cover the pan. Now, well, you can see that. And then same with this. Chicken seasoning, delicious stuff, by the way. Put some on here. We're now not going to touch these. We no longer need to. Next, add in our bacon. The bacon will shrink, so don't need to cut it too small. Add it into our pan like so. Move it around. Just listen to that sizzle. And just going to keep this up, making sure to keep it moving so it doesn't stick. And I'll be doing this for the next 3-4 minutes until they start to go crispy. We'll then pop them back into the pot and put them aside or well after we've done our noodles. So that's frying up nicely. I've still got it on 6 on the hottest setting. And it's starting to crisp up, which is what we like. Yeah, for just a moment. Bacon. So this bit took maybe 3-4 minutes, if that, nice and quick, just to have a little bit of meat. You know, gonna have a bit of protein. Not really much though. I've smoked bacon, or smoked bacon I should say, which is in fact smoking right now. We're then going to drop our temperature down to 4. Put these up. Push them all down to the side like so. Grab our pot. And a fan. Directly in. And with that, we've got bacon bits. That is steaming, smoking a lot more than it normally does. I'm going to take that off the heat. Open up our noodles. Our seasoning pack. Seasoning pack. Do a little shake like that, so all the seasoning is down on the bottom half. That way you can cut it up and not have to worry about losing any. So to say that's cooled down enough. And we add all this. Now what we're going to do is just going to wait for it to heat all the way through and to start to boil. Once it's boiling, we add in our noodles. Okay. It's safe to say that that is starting to boil. So add in our noodles. Is fine, sprinkle in all the little bits, like so. Throw away our rubbish. We're going to flip our noodles. It says, as it tries to, as it cooks, you'll notice that it splits nice and easy. Look at that, lovely. So just let our noodles continue like this until the liquid or water reduces. That's about as simple as it gets. So I'll be right back once that's happened. Okay, so it's been 3 minutes. Our sauce has reduced quite a lot. So what we're going to do is, this is a personal preference. I myself am not a big fan of all the excess sauce. What we're going to do is we're simply just going to drain it. I'd say reduce it down to about 1/5. So there's just enough that there's still some in there that the noodles are still touching. Then what we're going to do is we're going to push all of our noodles across to the side, crank the temperature all the way up to 6, crack our egg, like so, and we're going to put the side which the egg is on the heat. As it heats up, we're going to simply open up a bag of cheese, sprinkle the cheese on top like so, just an equal covering of cheese over the top. split. Yeah, that's all done. Add in our bacon. Like so. Grab our noodles, mix our noodles over the top. I'm going to mix everything in. Like so. Now it isn't some super fancy looking dish, it is as simple as noodles with bacon and scrambled egg. That's about all this really is. Take it away from the heat. Turn off the heat. Grab yourself a bowl. Pour your noodle creation inside of the bowl. And there you have it. Piggy noodles with bacon. In all, just because I was taking my time, being slow and using a single frying pan, I might say, that took about 20 minutes, maybe 17. But that's because I took my time and did everything individually. If you would cook it all at once, it will be done in about 5-10 minutes max. Anyway, I'm going to do a couple shots of this, and then I'm going to dig in. Have a lovely day. Delicious.